The following is an exclusive presentation of Top Rank on ESPN+.
You guys ready for it? Winner take all. Let's do this.
And just look at the electricity that's in this building right now.
A slashing right hand on Guayo's helpless against the ropes.
Takes him on the right. Turns it down in the third round. And on his back. And he's not going to beat the count.
I think we just witnessed the greatest fight in the history of boxing.
Back into a war. He strikes down. Juan Manuel Marquez has got it.
As always, this is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum. And today, Mr. Arum celebrates his 92nd birthday. So on behalf of everybody at ESPN, Top Rank Boxing, and the entire boxing world, let's all wish Mr. Bob Arum a happy 92nd birthday. And now, just like the song says, welcome to Miami. It all goes down tomorrow night, Saturday. It's going down the WBO Featherweight Championship of the World. Robeisy Ramirez puts his title on the line as he faces Rafael Divino Espinoza. I lost a bet. I'm wearing this shirt. It's time to weigh them in. The first bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. Please welcome from Brooklyn, New York, Michael Coffey, and his opponent from Łódź, Poland, Damian, the Polish hustler, Kniba. First on the scale, Michael Coffey. $290.9 for Michael Coffey. And his opponent from Łódź, Poland, Damian, the Polish hustler, Kniba. $264.1 for the Polish hustler, Kniba. This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. From Brooklyn, New York, Michael Coffey. From Łódź, Poland, Damian, Polish hustler, Kniba. 8 rounds in the heavyweight division.
Thank you, guys.
Our next bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division. From Tuxtla Gutierrez, Mexico, Jimmer Mortero Espinoza. And from Cleveland, Ohio, Tiger Johnson. First on the scale, Jimmer Mortero Espinoza. 141.2. 141.2 for Jimmer Mortero-Espinoza. And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, Tiger Johnson. $141.6. 141.6 for Tiger Johnson. This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division. From Tuxtla Gutierrez, Mexico, Jimmer Mortero-Espinoza. From Cleveland, Ohio, Tiger Johnson. 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division, Espinoza, Johnson. Next bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Please welcome from Las Vegas, Nevada, Keith the Bounty Hunter, and his opponent from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Rohan El Rayo Polanco. First on the scale, Keith the Bounty Hunter. $139.3 for Keith the Bounty Hunter. And his opponent from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Rohan El Rayo Polanco. $142.9 for Rohan El Rayo Polanco. This bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Keith the Bounty Hunter. And from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Rohan El Rayo Polanco. 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division.
Face off. Good. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you.
Our next bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior middleweight division. From Buenos Aires, Argentina, Francisco Bebu Veron, and his opponent from Deer Park, New York, Jahai Tucker. First on the scale, Francisco Bebu Veron. 155.1. 155.1 for Francisco Bebu Ferron and his opponent from Deer Park, New York, Jahai Tucker. 155.2. 155.2 for Jahai Tucker. This bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior middleweight division. From Buenos Aires, Argentina, Francisco Bebu Ferron. And from Deer Park, New York, Jahai Tucker. 8 rounds in the junior middleweight division.
Vamos Argentina.
Our next bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. Please welcome from Jacksonville, Florida, Curtis "The Hurt" Harper and his opponent from Tulare, California, Richard "Kiki" Torres Jr. $273.9 for Curtis "The Hurt" Harper. Next on the scale from Tulare, California, Richard "Kiki" Torres Jr. $230.8 for Richard "Kiki" Torres Jr. This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. From Clarksville, Tennessee, Curtis "The Hurt" Harper. From Tulare, California, Richard "Kiki" Torres Jr. 8 rounds in the heavyweight division.
Thank you, guys.
Our next bout scheduled for 10 rounds in the featherweight division. Please welcome from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Jason "El Alacrancito" Sanchez and his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, Bruce "Shoo Shoo" Carrington. First on the scale, Jason "El Alacrancito" Sanchez. 125.7. 125.7 for Jason "El Alacrancito" Sanchez. And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, Bruce "Shoo Shoo" Carrington. 125.8. 125.8 for Bruce "Shoo Shoo" Carrington. This bout scheduled for 10 rounds in the featherweight division. From Albuquerque, New Mexico, Jason "El Alacrancito" Sanchez. From Brooklyn, New York, Bruce "Shoo Shoo" Carrington. 10 rounds in the featherweight division. Our next bout happens to be the co-feature of the evening, scheduled for 10 rounds for the NABF and NABO junior middleweight titles. Please welcome from Sueca, Spain, Jorge Fortea, and from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas. First on the scale, Jorge Fortea. 153.7 for Jorge Fortea. And his opponent, he is the NABF and NABO middleweight champ from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas. 153.6 for Xander Zayas. This bout scheduled for 10 rounds for the NABF and NABO junior middleweight titles. From Sueca, Spain, Jorge Fortea. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas. 10 rounds for the NABF, NABO junior middleweight titles. Fortea, Zayas. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to weigh in our main event. 12 rounds for the WBO Featherweight Championship of the World. Let's bring the challenger to the scale from Guadalajara, Mexico, Rafael El Divino Espinoza. 125.3 for Rafael El Divino Espinoza. And now the champion from Cienfuegos, Cuba, Robeisy Ramirez. $125.6 for the champion, Robeisy Ramirez. Ladies and gentlemen in attendance, and to everybody watching, this is our main event. 12 rounds for the WBO Featherweight Championship of the World. Mexico, Cuba. From Guadalajara, Rafael El Divino Espinoza. From Cienfuegos, Robeisy Ramirez. 12 rounds for the WBO Featherweight Championship of the World. Yes, sir. ESPN Plus, beginning at approximately 5:40 Eastern Time. Again, you are looking at our main event, 12 rounds for the WBO Featherweight Championship of the World, Espinoza, Ramirez. As always, this is boxing, this is Top Rank. We'll see you tomorrow from Miami, Florida.